Jacksonville is the last convention of the year.
Yeah.
So as the year comes to a close, can you tell us a favorite memory from the convention this year, or this weekend if you can't remember?
Well, I mean, it's always very special, Saturday night special, really specifically when we sing She Waits, and when people bring lights and the room lights up. And I have to say that Jacksonville might have been one of the best in terms of just the whole room lit up. I saw some photos online, it just looked amazing. And I think what's so special about it is it really captures what is special about these weekends, and particularly that evening. Yeah, it captures it's the metaphor for what's happening, like people lighting up, people supporting each other, the room kind of becoming one in terms of the lights. You know, it doesn't really matter who you are, what your background is, like your light is shining bright, and we're all in it together. And so I love that moment. That really sticks with me.
Kind of piggybacking off of that. So SNS is involved into kind of a surreal experience for a lot of people, for fans, for performers. What has the journey been like from the start to where it is now?
It's been amazing. I mean, it's amazing to look back to where it started. You know, the band, I think in 2011 might have been one of the first times we played a concert at a convention, and it was just a one-off. Just played like Burbank or Vegas, and then you know, Saturday night was still this that thing where we would hop around table to table like speed dating. And yeah, we kind of slowly had this idea. At first there was resistance, and then they finally kind of let us play, and then it kind of just, you know, and at first it was like this kind of weird sort of like Misha was doing weird pet tricks with animals, and somebody juggled, and you know what I mean? It was this weird sort of, and then we kind of made it into this show, and really, you know, creation got behind us. And then, you know, Richard Spate and Mark Shepard really helped a lot in helping mold what it is today. And it kind of keeps growing, and, you know, everyone's getting better at it. And they got better speakers, and, you know, the equipment's better, and the audience is better and bigger, and, you know, so it's been amazing just to see it.
Like, I feel like you guys give the confidence for people to come out, like Sam Smith.
Yeah, Sam Smith last night, and, you know, I mean, I remember a time where, you know, Brianna singing was like a new thing, you know, and now of course she sings at every one, and you know, Kim also, it took a bit for Kim to sing, and yeah, so people stretch their comfort zones, and then they get a bug, and the next thing you know, they're making an album.
So switching gears a little bit, so we loved hearing you on Passengers List.
Oh, cool.
Can you tell us about how you got into the audio drama, and if there were any challenges moving or doing an audio drama performance?
I'd never done it before, and it was interesting. The whole process was like a normal job. I mean, I auditioned on tape with my face and everything, and then I got the job, and then when we recorded it, it wasn't like I've done voiceover work before, but it wasn't like that. We literally were moving around, you know, with we just had headsets on, but the scene would be blocked out, and
so you're actually like acting
it out. There was someone with a boom mic, but we also had these mics. But yeah, we were acting it out. We had props, sitting at tables, and it was great. I mean, it was like nothing else I'd done before, and it was really cool. I really dug it. I'd love to do it again.
Awesome. So as you know, we are huge fans of Kings of Con.
Cool.
And fans of you and Rich working together in general.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you guys are still working on? I know you guys are both super busy.
Yeah, we've been really busy this year, so it kind of took a back seat. But we have an office together. We definitely work together whenever we can. We have a couple writing projects we're working on. We've got a Kings of Con thing that's kind of right now in this process of being figured out. But he and I both have been busy. I mean, I'm working on the show a lot. Mm-hmm. He's directing a ton between Lucifer and Supernatural. So, but things will clear up for us again next year when the show ends. And so we expect to get back to work early next year. I would say in the spring we'll get to writing again. So there will be something. We'll do something together. We're too simpatico not to be creating together.
And then last question. So we know there's a lot going on with your return to Supernatural.
Yeah.
So when you were approached with the final storyline in Chuck's major role, did you ever think at a point, like when you were doing Don't Call Me Shirley, that whole arc, did you think, okay, this is Chuck's end? Or did you think like to yourself, okay, maybe there's something else we can do with this character?
You mean in season 11?
Yeah, like did you think, okay, there's more to this story?
Yeah.
Did you feel like, okay, everything's wrapped up?
I always felt like I'd be back at some point after season 11. I didn't know how, but I felt like we tapped into something and I'd be back. I didn't ever imagine it would be to be like the big bad of the final season, but I knew I'd be back somehow. I think in my mind I felt like it might be more like a cameo. So I'm excited that I have more to do, to sink my teeth into as an actor, and certainly it's fun. It's fun to play the antagonist. It's fun to play the bad guy because I'm really not that person, but and challenging too for sure. So yeah, I mean I'm glad they gave me something kind of good and juicy to do. I just have to. It's new to me to deal with people booing me and stuff, and calling me a dick. But it's fine. It's all fine.
We know the real you, though.
I know. No, it's cool. I never imagined it would be this, but I thought I might come back. But I'm thankful that that I've got something juicy at least to do for the final season, because the show is so special. To be included so much in the end of it, even in an antagonistic ways. It's cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it any other way, really.
Yeah. There's one scene I do have to compliment you on that we've seen so far. We loved when you're talking to Becky and you just see this switch of you getting angrier and angrier.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Awesome.
It was really cool to see.
So. Thank you so much.